What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Sheena back again with another video. If you know you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And for all my new subscribers, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000 followers by the end of this year. I'm currently at 300. Thank you guys so much for supporting the cause. So for today, I have an interesting video for my international students, or perhaps if you are going to be an international student, or if you just want to know, you are welcome to stay. And today we'll be talking about my top 10 cultural shocks that I've experienced here as a Kenyan international student in the United States. Make sure to stay tuned. Let's get into it. Hiya. So I'm going to start. So this is just gonna be a chit chat, okay? Number one is Kenyan time. Eh, Kenyan time is crazy because I'm those people. What? I'm coming. I'm on the way, and it's already past the meeting time. So when I came here, guys, when they say it's 8, when they say it's 9 and it's 8. Ukifika 8:01, you are late. If you reach like even 9:05, you're late. And you know how like events in Kenya or even other places, maybe in your country too, like if we say the event starts at 6, we know that event is going to start up at 7:30. Here, when the event is at 6, people are seated and prepared by 6 on the dot. Okay. So ukijaribu kufika 7, you'll just meet people out. Na unashanga, I'm just arriving. Is the party over? Yes, you will get the party it's over because they don't play with time. So here, time is time. Like time, when they say time, they mean the time. Okay. Yeah. And then the second one is saying hi. Eh. So you see how like at home, when you know someone of like I've met you like 2 times or 3 times, and of course when we see each other, I will expect like I'll say hi to you because like I know you, right? Uku, on the other hand, like sometimes if you say hi to someone, even if they know you, they will assume you. They will act like they don't know you. They do not know who you are. For example, like there's this like person in my class, right? And this was like what happened to me. Like literally, I was here, he is here, and I'm like, hi. They just looked at me like this. I was like, okay. And for the first few times, that was really hard because, like, of course, I've met you. Maybe like I talked to you in church or something. So I will want to get that friendship going, right? And then I meet you and we walk past each other, and I'm like, hi, and you just like straight out walk and like pretend you don't know me. Now that's crazy. That's cray cray. So now I got used to it. It's okay. I just learned that's like a culture. Like it's just a norm here. Yeah. So for these days, me if you say hi, I say hi. Okay. I'm not doing that to myself, please. The third one, I would say it's the security. Like here, the security system really works. And first of all is the police. Like they have a whole police system on our campus. For example, if you need anything, literally the smallest thing, like taking a walk outside, you feel scared, call the police, they'll come for you. It's too cold outside, it's winter, you need help, call the police, they'll come for you. You locked yourself out, call the police, they'll come for you. Like the police system works. Like, and you know, the funny thing is, for example, during the summer, when one day I locked myself out and I was like, okay, let me call the police. They literally came in like 2 to 3 minutes, and it's free of charge. Free of charge. Well, I think I pay my fees, but like still, and this is all on campus, guys. I'm not talking about off campus, of course. But either way, like the police system works, and I would say that's really stood out for me. And then now the food culture. This one, this one, when my first 3 months, I would say I really didn't mind the food culture here. Like, you see how in movies we see like pizzas, fries. When I came, I was like, so it's true. Like, literally every day in our dining hall, there's pizza, there's fries. Like, there's always like pizza and like those things you see in movies. I was so shocked. At first, I was like, all these pizzas for me. And then now, after some time, I was like, yeah, I need some ugali. I need some ugali. But I would say here the food culture is it's also very wide. Like, there's a lot of different things they do. The lasagna, the cheese. But I don't know why. But for me, I really struggle. Like, even adapting to eating the cheese, the nini, the like it's so wide, but I feel like I really struggle because these are all things I didn't really grow up eating. I really did grow up. Okay, guys, I don't mean it like that, but I did eat pizza. I did eat those things, but you see, it's once a while. It's once a while, and then for like the cheese, like you see, it's different types of cheese. Like there's this cheese, there's this cheese, there's this cheese. So I feel like it's really been hard for me to adjust into this like food culture. But at first, I really didn't mind it. I was like, give me those pizzas. But then after some time, I was like, mm-mm. And then the sodas. We here be taking like nini, like you see how there's this like machines to fill up, like I don't know what it's called, yeah, but like the machines you use, it's literally everywhere. Kunayo kwa dining hall, kunayo like in different restaurants, you'll always find that. So you'll find like in a day you've gone breakfast, you take like a soda, and then sometimes it's also like the Monster, the energy drinks, that they're big on energy drinks here. It's so crazy. Yeah, so I'll say the food culture is really like a culture like I didn't really mind. And then after some time of seeing, I was like, I need my home food because I didn't really like it. And then like I feel like I'm still adapting to it, but it's not really in my system yet. Yeah. And then another one is exam guides. Eh, like I have classes, and then like you see how classes we have like exams, right? Or like tests. The teachers, or some classes they give you exam guides. So I remember this day, like our professor was like, yeah, I sent you an exam guide. You should go through it before the exam. Tell me why it was a copy paste. I was like, is this cheating? Is this cheating? Eh? What? The exam guides are literally like all the questions, okay, most like I would say 95% of what you will be tested on. At first I was like, oh my days, this just looks so wrong. It looks so wrong. It looks so wrong to me. But the professors were like, well, there's really nothing to hide. I'm being transparent. So yeah, and after some time, I was like, honestly, I don't mind it. Yeah, because in my high school, when it's exams, you don't know what you're tested on. Number two, it's not multiple choice, not multiple choice. So coming to this system, it's multiple choice. Well, most questions are multiple choice. Then sometimes it's essay questions. Then you give me the study guide. You want me to get an A? You want me to get an A? And the sixth one, guys, is my Kenyan accent. Well, for this one, imagine nilijua nikikuja huku I'll have an accent. Like, I knew I have an accent, but what I did not anticipate is also the baggage that it has, like people struggling to hear you, and then it's not one person, it's everyone. Like, I'm trying to speak, but like, huh? Say that again, come again. I'm like, no, can I just communicate with someone for once without all of you pressuring me to repeat what I say? Like, I'm also struggling to hear your accents, number one. Okay, can we just understand each other? Can we just understand each other? For a matter of fact, like at some point, I was like, you know what? I'm not talking to anyone at this rate. I'm not talking to anyone because it was too much. I feel like it really was too much for me. Yeah, and then it's like, come again, come again. Am I like you're talking, yeah? Like I'm talking to you guys, and I'm speaking and I'm saying something, and someone will just look at me like this, and I'm done speaking. They'll just be like, and like, sorry, 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 what? So all this time, you weren't trying to understand me. You were just focusing on the accent. Mm? Mm? Ama they'll be like looking at you, and then I'm like, should I repeat? Have you understood me? And then they'll be like, yes. Like I really don't mind saying it again. Like just tell me, oh hi, can you like say it again? Don't just look at me like, like tell me you need me to repeat it again. So that was very difficult for me the first few months. But now I also, you have to also change, guys, because like you'll notice like you have to somehow adapt. You'll adapt, and you'll also have to change your accent at some point, but not changing your accent and losing it completely. It's now you like adapting to maybe talk slowly if you can, if you have to talk loudly, if you have to speak slowly. And so if you have to, like, now I started pronouncing some words like the way they can. I remember this day I was asking someone, so do you work on campus? Like in Kenya we say work. Are you going to work? Work, like work. Are you going to work, right? And they proceed to tell me a whole story of how they walk on campus. It's like, I mean, I know you work on campus, but I know you work on campus. I meant work. They're like, work? Then I had to say WORK. Oh, you meant work. Yes, I meant work. Yeah. So now I had to like learn how to say some things. Like now I say, are you working? Not are you walking? Because now if I say, are you working? It's like walking. You get working. And then I like some language words also had to change. For example, in Kenya we say chips for fries, and here if you say chips, it's chips for crisps. Yeah, so a lot of language words also change. Ama kitu kama dustbin, I used to say serviette. I'd be like, serviette, what's that? Remember I said one day in a table, I was like, can you pass me the serviettes, please? Everyone was like, serviette, serviette. I was like, oh, tissue. Oh, you mean paper towel? So it's paper towels now. Yeah, so also your words will change, or like how you say certain things will also really change. And then I would say the system works. The system works here. Like I remember there's this day I had to take like an English test, right? But I like it was scheduled for me to take it in a particular time. And this is just like a random example. I had to take it for like a random and a specific time. But I went to tell the lady I can't take it now because like I have this and this and this and this, and I'm not really prepared. She was like, yeah, you can take it after 2 weeks. Like, just tell me when you're ready. Like, you see, I feel like here, like, they try to, like, how will I explain it? Like, if you need something, hmm, I don't know how to explain it, guys, but hope you get what I mean when I say, like, the system works. Like, it's like if you need anything, they will try to make it to the way you need it, according to how you need it. Hopefully you've understood that. Eighth or ninth, is it? I lost count, guys. Heat. Heat. Guys, tell me why I used to be in a room and my roommates will literally complain it's hot. I'm there in the room, it's winter, it's cold outside, I'm from freezing outside. I just want to come in the room and be cozy. But my roommates are like, it's too hot in here. We turn on the AC. AC nayo ni baridi. The AC is cold. I did not like that. Like, yeah, like they'll be like saying it's too hot, it's too hot. So for me, I'm just like, what do you mean it's hot? I'm literally on I'm almost wearing another jacket. Hey, I'm like, for example, before winter, you know how it's cold, right? Okay, yeah, before winter it normally gets cold, and then so before that period, after before snow ikuje, man, it's cold, and then you will go outside and people will just be walking in shorts. Let me because that I am working in nimejifunika gubi gubi. Yani people here like heat for them it's really like different. I feel like because of course they're used to the cold conditions. For me, winter is like a completely new thing for my body. So the adjustment was really, really not so easy. Yeah, so in the room, I'm like, huh? Why would they want to turn the AC on? It's freezing. It's freezing. They'll be like, it's too hot. It's too hot. Yeah, but you had to like come up with a system how to deal with that because me, I couldn't. I was freezing. I was freezing. And then emails. You know how like in Kenya we are taught emails are formal, right? Especially when you're talking to an institution, to a teacher, to a professor, or to someone who is really higher up. So coming here, the emails here, yeah, we have like most of the communication is through email, but see those are yours faithfully, dear sir, re application like you write PO box. It's all those ones. So when I came, I really thought like that's the email they communicated until like that's how we should communicate through email until someone told me like yeah, it's just it's just literally a place of communication. So when someone says send me an email, like I mean you still have to put it in a formal way, but not too formal, yeah. Dears, yours faithfully, yours sincerely. It is with my highly recognized. It's all that way. He'll be like, greetings, Miss Nani Nani. I wanted to do this and this, and it's not working. Thank you. Warm regards, Shina Chelimo. Yeah, but sometimes they'll just email back like it's so like yeah, you get the point. It's not so formal as I used to think, as how I was taught. And then transport. Hmm? No Uber boda, no Uber boda. No matatu, no buses. Like here, transport a lot, especially for like. Okay, this is specifically to the place I'm in. Okay, guys, I'm in a place where there's no zero public transport, and there's Uber, yeah, but it's very, 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 very costly. So if you want to move around, you have to ask someone for a ride, and you know how that works. Like people's schedules are different. I might want to get something this weekend, someone that weekend, they're probably working on some homework, they're probably going to their houses. So public transport here is just it's so crazy because there's none. And like back home, like transport is like there's like different options. You can do an Uber, you can do a bike, you can do a mat, you can do a bus. Yeah, especially now for me, like I was like, yeah, I want to visit places, I want to go places, but now without that like transport, like the ways of like transportation, like it's been really hard. That's why most people here when they come unaona wanna buy gari because like that's the only way you can get moving, or that's the like you need a car to survive literally. Yeah, so those are some of the culture shocks I experienced here as a Kenyan international student. If there are any topics you have, if you're an international student and you have experienced any of these topics, kindly let me know down in the comments below. And if you want me to go in depth of any of the culture shocks, I will be happy to do so. So thank you so much for joining. For those who have not done that thing down there, please do so and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you. Bye.